Hey everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. I know I am. So I thought I'd do something special today. So hopefully you'll stick around and watch it. And can you do me a favor before we get started? Give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit that little bell icon. I really appreciate it. So if you have been watching my channel, you know that one of my favorite meals of the day and the best time of the day for me is morning. I love breakfast. Most of the time it's probably more like a brunch than it is a breakfast, but I love breakfast. I hear people complaining all the time. Oh, they're tired of having eggs for breakfast, tired of having eggs for breakfast. Well, you've seen before, if you've seen my channel in the past, I've actually done a cereal review. I did it of that new General Mills cereal, that one to whatever it is. I wasn't a big fan of it. I do eat the Catalina Crunch quite a bit, but I also eat cookies, and the ones I buy usually are generally these Highkey cookies, these ones here on the side, and they've kind of come out with a cereal product. I've never tried it before. I know they've been around for a little while, but I've never tried it before, so I thought it'd be a good comparison to what I normally eat, which is the Catalina Crunch. Kind of see how they taste, and kind of compare them. We'll look at the ingredients in them. We'll kind of look at the texture in them, see how they taste. I did get so I eat the chocolate ones, and so I got the cocoa flavored ones. I will tell you, Amazon sent these to me. I bought them off of Amazon, and they put it in a little packet and sent it to me like in an envelope. And the box got pretty beat up, pretty crushed. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm kind of hoping the cereal's okay and it's not too crushed up and it's not all powdery. But we'll find out. So we'll take a look at them and then we'll try those. And then I have, I really like these. These are the fruity ones, like Fruity Pebbles kind of things. And they have a fruity one as well. So I thought it'd be a good comparison, kind of the dark chocolate one with the cocoas and then the two fruity ones, and kind of compare them and see how they go. But so let's get right into it. And again, if you like this kind of content, let me know. Do more product review. I know Catalina Crunch has come out with a cereal, with a cookie. Now, I've never tried their cookie, and I'm wondering how their cookie is compared to the Highkey cookie. Because Highkey is the Highkey cookie is really, really good. I really like it. So I have high hopes for the cereal. We'll go through, we'll taste them just raw by themselves. We'll put a little bit of almond milk in it and try them that way as well, and see which one we like best. If you don't mind, we'll get through. Again, if you have suggestions, other things you'd like to see review, that's where I was starting to go with it before I lost my train of thought. Let me know down in the comments down below what you think. If you tried the Highkey cereal before, again, tell me down below what you think, as well as with the Catalina Crunch. I know some people are a real big fan, some people are not a real big fan. So let me know what you think of the cereals. There's other cereals. I know there's a couple other cereals out there. Let me know if you'd like to see some review on those ones as well. Maybe we'll do a winner of this one, guesses the winner of the next one that you'd like to suggest, and you tell me whether it's Magic Spoon or who you'd like to try it against, and see who would be next. Again, let me know. If you have also some recipes or something else that you'd like to see. I'm working on a fathead lasagna, maybe this weekend, make that. Thinking about it, kind of debating it. But kind of like to hear from some folks at what kind of they like to hear. They like to see more breakfasts made, more desserts made. Would they like to see more product reviews? I've got some other stuff that I've been doing some research on, and some to talk about. Fitness Friday. Hopefully everybody's out moving, doing their stuff, getting fit, watching their weight, keeping your carbs down. All right, enough with all that said. Let's get here for what the video is for. So this is Catalina Crunch. I'll read the ingredients real quick. I know we've kind of gone through this once before. So people that have been around and watched the videos before, new people, welcome aboard. If you haven't seen them, I go through, I'll read the ingredients. So this is Catalina flour, The Catalina flour is pea protein, potato fiber, non-GMO corn fiber, chicory root fiber, gargum. So that makes up the Catalina flour. It's got tapioca flour in it. It's got organic, high oleic sunflower oil. So if you don't know what that is, it's sunflower oil kind of has a bad reputation. And if you get just regular sunflower, it has a lot of trans fats in it, but the high oleic portion of it has a lot of monosaturated fats in it, which are the really good fats for you, and you really want the good fats for you. Cocoa powder, which is another pretty good thing. Baking powder, natural flavorings. Natural flavorings are something that's pretty questionable, but I would say that overall, Catalina Crunch is probably a pretty good company, so I would imagine it's probably not the terrible, the worst thing in the world when it comes to a product here. Sea salt, calcium bicarbonate, and then stevia extract is what they're using in it. So the macros on this thing are that one serving size is a half a cup. The half a cup contains 6 grams of fat, 14 total carbs, 9 fiber. So that means it would be 5 net carbs. I believe, I guess it doesn't say that. So I thought it did. Man, I thought it said on here what it was, but so it's 5 net carbs. So for a breakfast cereal, it's not too bad, right? So you can fit it in there. If you're doing total carbs, you may have to think about the 14 carbs, just because it's a lot of carbs for your measuring total carbs. But again, it's a half a cup per serving. Now we take that and you compare this. And actually, this Highkey is excuse me. It's got a cool little box with it. It's kind of got the cereal feel to it because it's got the dots, connecting the dots one time with friends to create some kind of winning thing on the box, and it's got the tic-tac-toe thing on it. So it's kind of got some games and stuff on it, which is kind of cool. So it makes it look like a cereal box. Like I say, Amazon delivered this thing in a in a paper satchel, paper envelope, which didn't do much to protect the box, I'll tell you that. So the ingredients in this are soy protein isolate, right? So not too bad. Coconut oil, erythritol. It's got rice flour in it, insulin from chicory root, oak fiber, cocoa powder, salt, vitamin E mix in it, natural flavorings again. It's got soy lecithin and REBA, which I'm not sure what that is. So it does contain sodium and coconuts in it, which is, again, I'm not a big fan of sodium. I mean soy. I'm sorry, sodium. Soy in a product. Now the total carbs in this is 12, so the carbs in this are a little bit better than the Catalina Crunch. It's got 3 fiber in it, and it's got 5 erythritol in it. Right, so that's 8. So this should be 4 net carbs. So this is 4 net carbs. This is 5 net carbs. So the carbs are a little bit better in this. The ingredients are okay in this as well. So not too bad. So not too bad. So that's kind of the box won't even stand up. It's been so banged up from Amazon. So I'm just going to throw a couple in a bowl here. I'll show you what they look like. So this is the Catalina Crunch. If you look at them, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me get a better one maybe. I'm going to bring it up to near the camera, see if you can see it. So you can see it looks like a flat piece of cereal. I don't know how else to describe it. Kind of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I guess. They are crunchy. That's one of the things I really like about them is I like that they have a crunch to them. They actually have a pretty good flavor to them too. I like the dark chocolate ones are really, really good. My wife likes to eat these without milk. She just takes them and puts them in a bowl and sits there and just eats them. And she uses more as a snack later in the day than she does for breakfast. So pretty good texture. Like I said, I really like the crunch. And now I get to open up the box of Highkey. All right, I'm going to reach in and grab some. Now I will tell you, I can just tell from the feeling that these are much softer. They're rounded. They look like I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know. So it's much rounder and looks more like a Cheerio, but a chocolate flavored Cheerio. Actually has a pretty good taste to it. Actually has a pretty good crunch to it too. Definitely a different texture to them. You can feel it when you pick it up. Like I say, it is a little crispy, but it has I don't know what I would call it. Just it's a texture. I don't know, it's powdered sugar or something on there, or something that makes it kind of. So let's do the big taste test. How's that? So I got a little bit of unsweetened almond milk. I'm just going to pour a little bit in here just to. I'm going to do that. I got different spoons for different ones because I don't want to carry the flavor over from one to the other. So I'm going to let those sit for a minute. I'll put them right here in front so you can watch them. So I'm going to let those sit for a minute. We're going to actually try these out. So now these are the Catalanic Crunch. I'm hoping to see if the milk will let those sit in there for a minute and see if the milk will soften them up or what will happen if they're sitting in milk. So the Catalina Crunch is brand new. Hold on a second. All right, we're back, and sorry about that little interruption. So life happens, you know. You gotta stop every once in a while and do something. So so I'm gonna go back. I started talking about the Catalina Crunch. This is the fruity flavored one. This is the one I like probably the best. My wife likes the cocoa one the best. I like this one the best. Like I said, it's kind of a mixture. It has a really good fruity mix to it. It has a really nice crunch to it. I really like these. These are the content in this is really, really similar to the other one, right? It's the Catalina flour. I'm not going to read all that. The tapioca flour, organic high oleic sunflower oil, the baking powder, the natural flavorings. It has fruits and vegetable juice in it for coloring, calcium carbonate, and the stevia in it as well. The macros on this are half a cup is 110 calories, 5 grams of fat, 14 carbs, so it's the same as the other one, 9 fiber in it, so that gives you 5 net carbs in it, and 11 protein. So that's kind of it. So these ones deal a lot with the fiber, taking the fiber out, whereas this has the sweetness and the sugar substitutes in it. So that's what's in this one. I do like the taste of these. Again, I like the crunch. And then this is the one I guess I was the most excited for. Just to kind of see what it is. Like I said, I like the fruity flavors. I like the fruity taste. This one actually has, so this one has milk protein isotope in it, isolate in it. It has erythritol. It has medium chain triglycerides. It has MCT oils in it, which is really, really nice. The insulin, it's got allulose in it, allulose syrup, I guess, which I'm not sure what allulose syrup is versus just allulose. Allulose is a sugar substitute. It's kind of like erythritol. Natural colorings, which is turmeric. I'm not going to say. There's a bunch of things on here that I can't say. Natural flavoring, sunflower, lecithin, natural flavors, salt, monk fruit extract. So that's what it has in it. So it does contain milk products, it says. It's plant-based. So it's pretty good as far as the ingredients in it. The ingredients in this are a little bit cleaner than the ingredients in this one. So, all right, so if you're strict keto, these are probably much more friendly for you than these ones. So it does say, and I'll tell you right here in the box, and we'll go through it. So the macros on this are such that it's 90 calories, so it's a little less than this, right? And it's still a half a cup, so it's the same size serving. It's 11 carbs, so it's better than this because this is 14. This has 3 fiber in it. It has 6 grams of erythritol in it and 2 grams of allulose in it. So altogether, you take that and that makes 18 from the, I shouldn't say that, it makes it 11. So 11 from the 11 carbs, right here it says it, that it's 0 net carbs, which is kind of nice. I mean, if you're measuring net carbs, this is pretty good. 0 net carbs for the cereal, right? So it's pretty good. I like it. So let's see if it tastes as good as I hope it tastes. If it tastes as good as, now this is a much smaller box, as you can see too. Now this looks more like this looks much more like a what I would call like Rice Krispies, I guess, or something. They're really small, little, tiny things. I don't know. I don't want to pick one up because you'd never be able to see it. So they're about the size of rice. So they're small. Again, we're going to put them in a little bowl. I'm actually going to taste them without anything on them. I will tell you, these are a lot sweeter than this. So if you like cereal that's sweet, you're probably going to like these. Again, I'm going to put them back in the box here. And now I'm going to take some of this Catalina Crunch one. Put a little bit of this one in there. I'm going to pour a little bit of milk in them. I'm gonna let these ones set aside for a second. And I'm going to pull these ones back again. These are the chocolate ones, and we're going to go through and see how they made out. Now the Catalina Crunch ones did get quite a bit soggy. Again, they were in here for a few minutes. They did get pretty soft. They still have a crunch to them, but not what they had before. Now these ones are floating around in the bowl, and they're still floating around. Now, I'll give you my opinion on the chocolate ones, then we'll go on and taste test the other one. So here's my thoughts on this. So I think the Catalina Crunch had a better ingredients in it than the Highkey does on this one, just because of the soy in it. It's not bad, but I think these are a little cleaner ingredients. I think dry, these have a nice crunch to them, have a really nice texture to them. I think it has a better texture than the Highkey. I will tell you, so when I put it in the, when I look at the macros on this, this is a little bit, the Highkey is a little bit better on the macros than these are, right? So now these are sweeter, so if you're more used to the sweeter cereal, you're probably gonna like this better. Now I will say, when I put it in the milk, these kind of got a little bit soggy. So they're probably not the best to put into milk and leave for a long periods of time. You're gonna put them in and eat them right away, it's okay. Now these stayed crunchy, they floated. These actually tasted really, really good in the milk. So that's kind of where it is. I'm gonna be honest with you, these taste a lot closer to real cereal. I think that, I think I like these better than the Catalina Crunch, at least the chocolate ones. So that's kind of where we are. So these are good, but I think these are a little bit better if you're putting them in a bowl and putting milk in them. So I would say that the Highkey is probably better. So I think I'll be eating those. I'll still be eating these. Now I will tell you that this is $9.99 a box, and a bag of this is again is $9.99. Now I can find this on sale. I bought a bunch of these on sale. At Sprouts, they were $7.99 when I bought them. So that's what I generally do, is I wait to get them in sale. Now again, this is a half a cup, 7 servings. Oops, making a mess. So this is 3/4 of a cup, so I get a 1/4 a cup more with this, and it's 8 servings. So 10 ounces versus 9 ounces, so a little bit more. I actually like the Highkey was actually pretty good. So if I'm just sitting here munching on something out of a bowl with no milk or anything, I probably would still take these though. So they're both still good. So now let's talk a little bit about the fruity flavored ones. Now these have not been in nowhere near as long as the chocolate ones were. So those were in there for probably a good 10 minutes. These still have a nice crunch to them. They still have a good texture to them. I'm not sure over the mic you can hear them crunching or not. These seem to be still holding up pretty good too. Trying to figure it out because it's kind of got it turned the milk all red. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, if I'm going to spill it on the floor. But I turned the milk all red. I don't know, it has a funny taste to it. It has a funny taste to it. So it has, I mean, it's good, but I don't know, it has a weird taste to it. So I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's all the sweetness from the erythritol and the allulose, or what it is exactly that's in it that is giving it that taste. So all right, I'll give you my thought on these before I sit here and make this my dinner. So here's my thoughts on these ones. So when it comes to ingredients, this by far has better ingredients than the Catalina Crunch. I like this. The box is actually pretty cool. It has a little word search on there, and it has a little word scramble on there, which if you don't know, it's fruity, right? So that's kind of cool. You know, it has a lot of good information on it. You know, like I said, the ingredients are really, really clean on it. So if you're really clean, doing a clean version of keto, this is good. I will eat this. I do like this, but it definitely has a different taste to it. Now the Catalina Crunch, there's nothing wrong with it. Again, this has 5 net carbs in it, and if you're measuring net carbs, this has 0 net carbs in it. So you got to take that into consideration. So not only are the ingredients a little cleaner in this there, but there are less carbs on this. Even overall carbs, what is the overall carbs? There's 11, and this is 14. So if you're doing total carbs, this is 3 carbs less. So it's still pretty good. I would say that I like the taste of this both when it's dry and when it's coming out of the cereal here. So on this one, I'm going to say I'd prefer to have the Catalina Crunch over this. But this is pretty good. I will still eat this Highkey fruity one. But there's definitely a different taste to it. And I think it's sweeter than what I'm used to. And because it's small in texture and it's not big, like a big circle, or it's more like little tiny rice flakes or something. I don't know. But I definitely like both of them. But I'm gonna say that for texture and taste wise, I'm gonna say that the fruity Catalina Crunch is better. So interesting. Again, I like the Highkey chocolate ones, and I gotta say that I am no way affiliated with any of these. I don't have any of these. I went out and bought these with my own money, so there's no influence here. Again, so this is totally random, my own thoughts, my own picks. So, but I would go with the chocolate Highkey. Again, this was, interesting enough, this was $9. $10. This was $10. This was $10. Again, the Catalina Crunch I can get on sale. I haven't seen these on sale anywhere yet. And this one here was $11.79. So smaller box, only 8 ounces in it. Half a cup in it, and it has 8 servings. Again, this has 7 servings. This has 6 servings in it. So this is 8 ounces as well. I'm not exactly sure how that works out, because this is 8 ounces and this 8 ounces, and they're both a half a cup, but how they both work out to 8. This works out to 6 and this works out to 8. So 8 servings. So I don't understand how that works out, but anyway, again, the macros on this are better. So this is actually a nicer maybe to have in the morning before you head out. I will be eating it along with some of these others, with all these others. They're all pretty good, so you can't go wrong with any of them, I don't think. Now, I know some people complain about the Catalina Crunch having some kind of an aftertaste, but I don't get that aftertaste. I don't taste it from the stevia. But anyway, so that's why I put, hey, if you like this stuff, thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit that little bell icon. I'd really appreciate it. Remember, Tell me what you'd like to see, more product reviews, something else, cookies, candies, protein bars, anything you'd like to see. You want to know how something else is, you have some new product out there that you think I should be taste testing to see how it is. Let me know, comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. Hey, I want you to remember that you guys are awesome. Have a great day, and I will talk to you next time after I find my remote control for my phone. And talk to you later.